number 18. Getting up there for sure. I don't know if it's possible to wish your beard back, but I am trying my goddamnedest to get this motherfucker to grow. Gotta hide my face. Don't like my face no more. So, it's a beautiful day. I believe a Tuesday. Got an eye appointment later. Just got a bunch of the old demos and shit back from Chris Barton. That's Chris Barton of Machinecorpse. And been listening to them, man. They bring you back. I fucking love it. So I thought today I would talk about Machinecorpse, the band, the different combinations of it, and the little story behind it, to what I believe is one of the greatest metal bands, most definitely one of the only industrial metal bands to come out of Alaska and stay in Alaska. That's how it goes sometimes. Anyways, so that's what this is gonna be about. Cue music. So when I met Chris Barton, I had pretty much lost a lot of shit. I had lost the relationship I was in. I had lost my fucking mind. I was high on drugs all the time and had just been let go from the band that I was in at the time. Through some harshness and by all means faults of my own. Towards the end of that band, some shit was said that was true, but my little ego at the time couldn't take it. And that was that I couldn't sing anymore. I was basically showing a live recording of my voice, and it had gone to shit because cocaine was obviously more important to me than doing my job as a musician. So I take all the blame on that one. To this day, I still do. I know I fucked up. I fucked up a lot. Don't give a fuck. No, that's not true. Obviously, I give a fuck. So anyways, I didn't remember how exactly, but somebody turned me on to Mr. Barton. And I believe the first time we met, he pulls up in a jacked up, bright purple fucking Chevy truck with a giant red Slayer sticker on the back window. And I believe Slayer license plate, if I recall. So I jump into his truck, and he proceeds to play me a completely mixed and fucking epic version of Corporate, our very first song on Machinecorpse that I ever sang on. And I was blown away because I'd never seen anybody that did that shit, that could produce that style and that level of music. I mean, at first it was almost like bullshit, dude. Who'd you buy this from? What? No. I mean, the dude's been doing it for so long. So the Machine and I meet again later. But I think Tracy Abbott might have had something to do with all of this, if I recall. I hope so, because that'd be awesome. I'll have to ask her. We'll talk about Tracy. She gets her own Rottcast. That wouldn't save my life. But I digress. So I walk into Chris Barton's garage, and he's got a plasma torch out, and he's cutting some metal. He flips up his mask, and he goes, dude, I literally breathe metal. That was it. I was just like, awesome. So we got together. He made it all. I don't know what he did, man. We sat down. I listened to that. He just handed me some cans. I put it on my head. He's like, sing into this mic. I'm like, sing what? He's like, I don't know. So I do believe I'd either just written it out or off the top of my head did a one-take, one-shot kill. He did a little bit of editing with the chorus, mixed it, and boom, we had Corporate, which is our anthem song. It's definitely a crowd one. But from there on, man, we clicked. We clicked and we clashed. Ironically, in the beginning, I wanted to get him to drop all the electronic shit and focus on just metal, because he was a beast of a riff writer. And he wanted me to be more studio, not really wanting to tour and shit, or he didn't get that bug yet. So I gave him that, and he gave me things like patience and quality and just doing things right. And he also put in 90 hours a goddamn week on the band all the time. He sacrificed a lot for that shit. So yeah, Chris fucking Barton, man. Our first real drummer was Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee was awesome. What was it? Carlos. was so crazy. I'm pretty sure it was Tommy Lee. The original lineup of Machinecorpse was Tommy Lee on drums, Matt Santurf Weber on lead guitar, Chris Barton on rhythm guitar, synths, jam room, all that other shit. And fuck, we went through a couple different bass players. We had Alan on bass for a little while. Alan, I can't remember what, McCarroll. And then we had fucking Gage. He just showed up and left. We had another drummer named Carlos, who I was in several bands with, 2, so not several. Those bands, a couple bands. And that was the first lineup. We had a lot of fun. We had an A&R showcase opportunity, which we killed it at. You can watch that on YouTube. You can watch a lot of our videos if you go to Chuck Shumway's website or YouTube page. He's got a lot on there. And then there was the Chuck Shumway, Kellen Sharp on bass, Chuck on drums, Adam Holland on lead guitar, and that was my favorite version of Machinecorpse. Nothing against any of the other versions, it was just the longest lasting one, so of course it gets in there. And that thing is cool. And every once in a while, Chris will just get a bug up his ass and not want to do something anymore, and he goes off in some new adventure, a new tangent, and does his different things. He always comes back to it though. It's a trip. But I've always loved that. Like when he was like, dude, I think I'm just done, I would agree with it. So there's a couple times where it went away. There's a few times where Chris and I just played it. He'd put everything on the computer and we drag our shit in somewhere and just slay it. We really did do it because we loved it, man. And yeah. So then my time came to an end in Machinecorpse. Again, a lot of changes, a lot of bullshit. I tend to be my own worst enemy in these situations, so I don't blame anybody. Was I mad and pissed? Yeah, but was I surprised? No. And plus, I need to be the catalyst to get me to move and leave Alaska. And for everybody else that wants to stay there, I get it. I mean, it was my home for 38 years, but I'm not ready for that, and I gotta do it down here. So yeah, that's when I met Chris Barton. And the magic that Machinecorpse came in, we were just slamming out songs. He had so many songs, so many riffs, and I was just boom, 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 boom. Fun fact, the original name for Machinecorpse was going to be the Coat Hanger Militia. I would have loved that name as well. But I'm glad we stuck with that. And yeah, we went through many a years, many a fun. Last year, or maybe it's 2 years now, we got back together, all of us, Chuck, Adam, Kellen, Machinecorpse Point 2 is what I call that one. And did a benefit show for Sarah Peterson, which was dear to my heart. And everybody that was involved in that, man, just my heart goes out to them. Because say what you will about Alaska, dude, it is a family and very unique place. So, anyway, who knows, man? The machine never can die. It's made of steel and metal. It is made of the flesh and thoughts of what could have been and what shall be. It can never die. It can rust. It can grind to a slow crawl. But the machine will never die. Who knows? Maybe we'll see you again. Machinecorpse.